Right, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about shaving and what I do. And what I use is a Badger Hair soft bristle brush, a Mull one. Find it quite soft, applies the product very nicely. And I'm going to be using a safety shaver, also Mull. This is the two piece one. Really easy, simple to use. Unscrew the base, you've got the head over here and the base over there, and you replace the shaver cartridges. Quite easy by slipping one off. Now I put a little line on mine because I actually normally shave in the shower, which makes it easier for me. No mess, easy as to clean up. But obviously I can't shave in the shower while recording this, so doing it like this. Anyway, so what I do is I get some hot water going. As I said, normally I'd be in the shower. Once the hot water's up to temperature, I make sure my face is washed and nice and warm and the hair's all soft. And so what we want to do is we want to go ahead, make sure that we've got our face nice and wet. Okay. Once our face is nice and wet, you grab your brush. Like I said, I would normally be in the shower doing this. I've got a mirror set up, and I quite like using Captain Fawcett's shave balm and the aftershave. So I grab some of this, about that much, put on my face, and I just leave it there. Some people like to use a cup to put their shaving cream in and lather it up. Me, I just go straight into my face because it's easier. Once it's on there, I've made sure that my brush is nice and wet and got plenty of water in it. You adjust the amount of water that's in your brush to how much foam you want on your face. I get it. And I simply just lather up on my face. And you work it into the hairs. Make sure it's a nice even consistency everywhere, and that's as easy as it is with this Captain Fawcett's shave balm. So I make sure that it's all over nicely, like that. Rinse my brush out. And I'm using hot water for this all the time. Okay, so my brush is nicely rinsed out. Well, not yet, I'll do it properly. And then I always towel dry it. So I grab a towel, give it a dry, and then I leave it to hang. So it's sitting here, I hang it in a little hanger like that, and it sits there till the next time I use it when I'm in the shower the following day. So that's sitting there, nice and dry. I've lathered my face. As I said, normally I'm in the shower doing this, so I just leave it on the little shelf in the shower. Then what I do is I grab my shaver, make sure that it's wet, and a couple of days before I started shaving with these safety shavers, I just had a look at which way my hairs went. Now for me, I've got sensitive skin, so I just shave it in the direction of the hair. The other nice thing with these safety shavers is you can shave it once like that on your face, turn it over, next day like that. Then what I do is I unscrew it, and I flip the blade over, making this look easy. I flip the blade over, so I take the blade out, flip it over, and then I do the exact same thing. So I get 4 shaves out of one blade. Now the blades that I use are the Gillette blue silver blades. I quite like them. I find them all round blade. It comes in a pack that looks like this. I'm using, for this one, it's Gillette Platinum, but I like the either or. I quite like the Gillette blades. I find them not too sharp, they last quite long, and they work really well. So in the shower, what I would do is I would grab the razor. I start here, and I just do 2 strokes down like that. Then I rinse it in the water, and I move on to the next one. And that's how I go. And so what I do is I go through my whole face, just gently. You don't have to push with these things, Make sure you're holding it at a nice angle that works for your face. I find this angle here works pretty well for me. So I'm coming down, I'm just doing gently on my face, removing some of the hair. Now obviously if I had more hair on me this morning, I've actually already had a shave, I would be rinsing a lot more. And making sure that I'm getting all the hair out of that little groove there. And so I've followed the hair the whole way with the way it goes. I don't shave against the grain, I find that it gives me a lot of ingrown hairs. So I make sure my neck hair is nice and tight. And for me, my hair goes down to about here. And then what happens is it grows in the opposite direction. Over here, it grows up my neck here, so I shave upwards. Like I said, with the hair. Now that I'm finished doing that, I'll rinse my face, and we'll get on to showing what I do post-shave. So I'm just going to pause it there while I rinse, and then we'll carry on. Right, so my face is all rinsed, nice and clean. I've got everything off of it in terms of the shave cream. So this is the shave cream that I'm using, Captain Fawcett's. As I said, it smells nice, works easy, you saw it lather up on my face. I've got my brush hung up, okay, so that's sitting there drying. You don't want these things sitting there wet. What will happen is it'll end up smelling like an animal. That's just because I've got a badger hair silver tip brush. The synthetic ones don't smell, but they do go a bit funky after a while, so it's better to just hang them up. And my shaver's sitting there as well on this little stand. So this is a Mool shaver as well. I just like the brand, so I've tried a whole lot of different ones. That's the one that suits me, it's the one I like. So I finished shaving, I've rinsed my face. What do I do next? And I thought this was a bit of a gimmick. So I jump out the shower. Like I said, everything's nice and clean. I don't have to wash a sink. I don't have to do anything. Everything's sitting in the shower, good to go. I grab my face, I get some cold water. Put some cold water on my face. I grab this thing called a balm stone. Alright, it's part of your post-shave. And I thought this was a gimmick, and I didn't really understand how it worked, but you just rub it on your face like this. And what you'll find is where you've shaved too close, you also find that it's nice and slippery. It feels quite nice. You're using this with cold water, as I said. It's sitting on there, and it's like a mineral stone actually. So you're not just rubbing a block of granite or something across your face. It's a mineral stone. It's putting a mineral on there. It's an antiseptic, keeps it nice and clean, and you just leave it on there for 20 to 30 seconds. I rinse the stone off. It's important to rinse it off, okay? So I've rinsed the stone off, I grab it, I dry it, okay? So I'm sitting there, it's getting a nice dry. Some people leave these to air, I don't, I dry mine. And then I used to shave with a cup, I don't anymore, so I just chuck it in the cup, so it's sitting in there like that. I put it on its end, and I just leave it so that it sits there and it's dries for the next time I have to use it. So now what do? Let's pretend it, well, it hasn't, it's actually been on there for 20 seconds, we don't have to pretend. I grab some cold water, so I'm just using cold water here, and it's closing the pores and stuff, so I grab some cold water. Splash it on my face, so 3 or 4 rinses, cold water. My face the hair feels really nice and tight on it now. And what am I going to do next is I'm going to use some Captain Fawcett's post-shave cream. So this is the post-shave cream. So over there, post-shave cream. It's great stuff, works really well. So I'll probably use a bit much. I use about that much, put it on my face. Alright, close. And I just rub it in. Make sure I get my neck, because my neck's what, on me is what gets sensitive. So it's rubbed in everywhere, And then what I do is I have to wear a collar and tie to work. So I'll put my shirt on, but I won't put my tie on for another half an hour, just to let the shaving post-shave cream absorb in and allow my face to settle before I irritate it by putting anything onto it. So that's how I do my shave. I have a shaving brush and I have a safety shaver. They both, I take them into the shower, shave with my shave cream, shave in the shower, rinse in the shower as I go, jump out the shower. I put cold water on my face, use this balm block. This one here is also a Captain Fawcett's one. I quite like that product. And then I use the post-shave cream afterwards. Okay, it's really important that you keep all of your stuff clean and dry. So you'll notice that my stuff is clean, it's dry. That'll help with your face as well. And yeah, that's what I do. Like I said, I use Gillette Blue Silver blades or the Gillette Platinum. I really like them. The other ones I find are a little bit sharp and cause nicks on my skin. Obviously, love to hear some feedback. If you've got any questions, let me know.